Ooh, 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 ooh. What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Look, I'm sorry. I apologize. I said some things in my last video. I am making a vow to record a video for every movie that I see this year. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Every movie that I see this year, I will record a video for it. That I still mean, but I just haven't done. So this is what we're doing today. Right here, right now. Because I'm behind schedule by like 3 movies. We're doing all 3 of them in this video. We're starting off with Bad Boys 3. Bad Boys for Life.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come for you?
Bad Boys for Life is fire. I would put it at the second best out of the 3 because I don't think they'll ever make a Bad Boys movie. I'm doing this because I feel like the franchise is coming. The Fast and Furious Bad Boys franchise is coming, but I don't think they'll ever top Bad Boys 2. That shit, I watched that the other day and I cried watching it. But Bad Boys 3 is by far the best story out of all 3 of them. This movie is about Mike Lowry. I mean, Martin is in it, but Martin is literally playing the role that Martin has been playing since Bad Boys 2 came out, where he just retired and fat and kind of funny. The whole plot, it makes sense, and I like the route that they took because I really didn't know what I knew from the trailer that somebody was trying to kill Mike, but the way they went about who was trying to kill Mike, I didn't see it coming. When it happened, I was like, they got me. They got me good, and I was all in. The only reason I would say it's not better than 2, action-wise, of course, because ain't nobody shoot an action movie like Michael Bay, period. The jokes don't always hit, and I think that's because part 2 came out in 2003. It's now 2020, so you have to make up 17 years of jokes that will work for your old fans and then your new fans. And I think that the new fan jokes suck because it's not jokes, it's just kind of cringe. But overall, as a movie, it's up there. It's up there. We started out 2-0. So Bad Boys, I'm gonna start doing this because I feel like I'm gonna start giving out number ratings because I feel like a lot of times I get in front of this camera and a movie that I like, I say a lot of bad stuff about it. And a movie that I don't like, I say a lot of good stuff about it, and it'd be kind of confusing. So I'm going to give Bad Boys for Life, Bad Boys 3. I'm gonna call it Bad Boys 3. I don't like for life. 8.8. We'll round it out at 8.8. I don't do 0.8s. I do halves. I'm gonna do halves, but I won't ever do no stuff like that again. So I'm gonna go 8.8 because I'm being nitpicky. The next movie is, what was it? Hansel and Gretel? Gretel and Hansel? What? Gretel and Hansel.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This movie, I'm gonna make it real quick. It's boring. The trailer hyped it up a whole lot more than it needed to, I guess, and I think that's why I went to go see it. First of all, the movie's short as hell. And then, like, there is no climax. Of course, if you write it out, there's a climax to the movie. But when it happens in the movie, you don't even know that it's a climax because it doesn't feel earned. The way it ends, I was just like, it should have felt like it should have hit harder than it did, and it didn't. Because literally the movie's an hour and 27 minutes long. Of course, if you know the story, Hansel and Gretel meet a witch, and then the witch try to eat them. Now this is different, of course, but the witch hadn't done anything really on screen that warranted what happens to her in the end of the movie. So when it happens to her in the end of the movie, I'm just like, I guess. Another thing, a positive though, it's really pretty. It's a really pretty movie to look at. The director he know what he doing, but story wise, it's just like I had a couple jump scares that got me, but cheap jump scares I don't count. You don't get no points with me for cheap jump scares. Overall, it was just boring. I left and I was just like, I'm glad I ain't pay for that. I think this is the most average movie I've seen in a long time. So I'm gonna make it quick. and I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. It's right in the middle. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Would I watch it again? No. If I caught it on TV and I was like folding laundry, I'd probably just let it play. Wouldn't pay attention to it though. So 5 out of 10, it is what it is. Final movie is one we just saw last Thursday. Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
Psychologically speaking, vengeance rarely brings the catharsis we hope for.
Fucking fire. Birds of Prey is fire. You know how you just have people who, when you look at them, you see a person? Like, if you look at Robert Downey Jr., you see Iron Man, or you see Tony Stark, whatever. Or if you look at Henry Cavill, you see Superman. When I look at Margot Robbie now, I see Harley Quinn, and she is phenomenal. Overall, I think everybody is just, like I say this all the time, everybody's just having a good time. And you can, and that's what makes movies good, is when you can tell that everybody is on board and they are excited to come to work every day. All of the female stars, fire. My favorite thing about it is the action and the jokes. In this movie in particular, the action and the jokes hit. Black Mask, he is a joke in himself. Like, he's just hilarious. Everybody's doing their own stunts. Everybody. I don't know if Rosie Perez still doing her own stunts because she kind of old, but if she is, props to her too. Margot Robbie is whooping some ass in this, and it's rated R. So you gonna see and hear some stuff that we was in that junk like, ooh. And I'm glad that it was rated R because this is fucking Harley Quinn and this is Gotham. And she crazy. She's a maniac, a psycho killer. So we not gonna put no PG-13 on this shit. I wanna see blood. I wanna see bones getting cracked. I wanna hear the cuss words. I wanna see drugs. I wanna see it all. And that's what I got. It's really fucking good. I love the ending. The ending is inside of a fun house and I ain't never seen no fight scene like this before. And it was cool as hell. The overall story is cool. I mean, I think I would have liked it more had it just been everybody's trying to kill Harley. That would have been fire. But there's an actual plot behind that, a subplot behind that, which is how she ends up coming, bumping into. She's already bumped into Black Mask before, but this is why he's in the movie now. And it's cool. My only negative is that I don't like the beginning of the movie. I don't like how it starts. And I feel like instead of doing a flashback sort of thing, it should have just started at the beginning instead of starting in the middle and then trying to re-explain the beginning. Just start at the beginning. Ain't no point. And then it gets to a certain point when you will notice it. You will know if you go see the movie where everything catches back up, and then from then on it's perfect. That's a loose term around here, but I don't like the beginning, and that would be the only flaw I would give it. So with all that being said, the numbers I give it. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I mean, an 8.5 out of 10. The reason why it's doing so bad in the box office, I'll blame it on the men. I'll say it. I think it's really good, and I think that men should stop being fucking men and go see the movie. I promise it will not make you gay. Your masculinity will still be very much intact when you leave out. And I apologize that they, made this all-girl movie with respect. And it's not the porno that y'all were looking for. That's all 3 of those movies. Bad Boys for Life. Gretel and Hansel and Gretel. What? I don't care. And Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. Whatever. I don't care. The Harley Quinn movie is what I'm calling it. We're going to see the Photograph tomorrow. I'll probably go check out Sonic Friday or Saturday. I don't know. So expect both of those next week. I promise. I'm putting it on my life. Both of them will be here next week. Sometime next week. Okay? I promise. Go see Birds of Prey. Please. I will say this all year if I have to. Go see. I'm going to go see it again just because y'all being mean. Go see Birds of Prey. God damn it.
Gotcha, bitch.